to Konen's keys to real estate.
Welcome back to Konen's Keys to Real Estate, unlocking Utah's real estate secrets, one key at a time. I'm your host, Ryan Konen, a full-time realtor with the Perry Group at Real Broker, helping buyers and sellers in Twila and the Salt Lake Valley. In our last episode, we talked about managing the appraisal and how that process helps ensure your sale stays on track. Now that the appraisal is complete and your buyer's financing is nearly finalized, it's time to move into one of the most critical stages of the transaction, the closing process. The closing process is where everything comes together. Documents are reviewed, funds are transferred, and ownership officially changes hands. It is both exciting and, at times, a little stressful. My goal today is to walk you through exactly what happens during this phase so you can approach it with confidence and avoid any last-minute surprises. Step 1. Understanding what closing really means. Closing is the final step in the home selling process where all legal and financial details are completed. It typically takes place at a title company or attorney's office, though more closings are happening remotely now. This is where you sign the final paperwork, confirm the sale details, and officially hand over ownership to the buyer. Step 2. Reviewing the closing documents. Before the actual closing day, your title company will prepare a settlement statement or closing disclosure. This document outlines the final numbers, including your sale price, any loan payoffs, agent commissions, and prorated taxes or fees. Review it carefully to ensure accuracy. Your realtor can go over the statement with you so you understand where every dollar is going. Common documents you will sign at closing include the deed transferring ownership, the bill of sale for any personal property included in the transaction, and various affidavits verifying information about the sale. Most sellers are surprised at how straightforward it is, but it's important to read through each section carefully. Step 3. Scheduling your closing wisely. Here is a helpful tip that many sellers overlook. Whenever possible, schedule your closing early in the day. Closings that happen in the morning allow more time for the transaction to fund and record with the county the same day. Afternoon or late day closings can push the recording to the next business day, especially if banks or the county recorder's office are backed up. Also, pay attention to the calendar. Avoid scheduling your closing on a Friday afternoon or right before a holiday weekend. If funding or recording gets delayed, you may end up waiting until Monday or even longer for the sale to officially close. This can complicate your moving plans, especially if you have trucks or cleaners scheduled. Planning ahead can save you unnecessary stress. Step 4. When you get paid. After the transaction records with the county, the title company releases the funds. If you are receiving proceeds from the sale, you can choose to get them via wire transfer or check. Most sellers prefer a wire because it is faster, often arriving the same day or next business day after recording. Make sure to confirm wiring instructions directly with the title company to avoid wire fraud risks. Never trust wiring instructions sent only by email without verifying them in person or over the phone with your title officer. Step 5. Handling keys and possession. Possession timing depends on what was negotiated in the purchase contract. In many Utah transactions, the buyer gets possession the same day as closing once the deal records. However, sometimes sellers negotiate post-closing occupancy, which allows you to stay in the home for a few days after closing to finish moving. Make sure you and your realtor review these terms ahead of time so there are no misunderstandings. Step 6. Communicating with all parties. As you approach closing, keep in close contact with your realtor, the title company, and your lender if you have one. Respond quickly to any requests for updated documents or signatures. Delays in communication can easily push a closing date back. Staying proactive and organized helps ensure a smooth finish. Step 7. What happens if there are delays? Occasionally, closings are delayed due to last-minute lender conditions, missing documents, or small title issues. If that happens, stay calm and rely on your realtor to help coordinate solutions. Most issues can be resolved quickly, especially when all parties stay focused on getting the deal completed. Step 8. Celebrate your success. Once the sale records and funds are transferred, congratulations are in order. You've successfully completed one of the biggest transactions of your life. Take a moment to appreciate the effort and teamwork it took to get here. My final thoughts. Navigating the closing process might seem like a small step, but it is the culmination of everything you have worked toward. Preparation, clear communication, and smart scheduling make a huge difference in how smoothly it goes. Whether you are moving across town or across the country, planning ahead ensures that you close confidently and without last-minute surprises. In our next episode, we will cover Step 10, Final Walkthroughs and Possession. I'll share what happens during the buyer's final walkthrough, what you should expect, and how to ensure the handoff of your home goes smoothly. This is Konen's Keys to Real Estate Unlocking Utah's Real Estate Secrets, one key at a time.